Cure sometimes, treat often, comfort always. The way to health is to have an aromatic bath and a scented massage every day. Wherever the art of medicine is loved, there is also a love of humanity. If you are not your own doctor, you are a fool. Walking is a man's best medicine. Sport is a preserver of health. The physician treats, but nature heals. It's far more important to know what person the disease has than what disease the person has. The greatest medicine of all is teaching people how not to need it. Look well to the spine for the cause of disease. A wise man ought to realize that health is his most valuable possession. The natural healing force within each one of us is the greatest force in getting well. Nature itself is the best physician. The art is long, life is short. Let your food be your medicine, and your medicine be your food. Healing in a matter of time, but it is sometimes also a matter of opportunity. Make a habit of two things: to help, or at least to do no harm. War is the only proper school of the surgeon. Divine is the task to relieve pain. If someone wishes for good health, one must first ask oneself if he is ready to do away with the reasons for his illness. Only then is it possible to help him. Anyone wishing to study medicine must master the art of massage. Illnesses do not come upon us out of the blue. They are developed from small daily sins against nature. When enough sins have accumulated, illnesses will suddenly appear. Leave your drugs in the chemist's pot if you can heal the patient with food. Health is the greatest of human blessings. Foolish the doctor who despises the knowledge acquired by the ancients. Science is the father of knowledge, but opinion breeds ignorance. Men ought to know that from the brain, and from the brain only, arise our pleasures, joy, laughter, and jest, as well as our sorrows, pains, griefs, and tears. To do nothing is sometimes a good remedy. Just as food causes chronic disease, it can be the most powerful cure. Before you heal someone, ask him if he's willing to give up the things that make him sick. The soul is the same in all living creatures, although the body of each is different. If we could give every individual the right amount of nourishment and exercise, not too little and not too much, we would have found the safest way to health. Men think epilepsy divine merely because they do not understand it. We will one day understand what causes it and then cease to call it divine, and so it is with everything in the universe. Life is short, art long, opportunity fleeting, experiment uncertain, and judgment difficult. Everything in excess is opposed to nature. He who does not understand astrology is not a doctor but a fool. A physician without a knowledge of astrology has no right to call himself a physician. The function of protecting and developing health must rank even above that of restoring it when it is impaired. The life so short, the craft so long to learn. Those diseases which medicines do not cure, iron cures. Those which iron cannot cure, fire cures. And those which fire cannot cure are to be reckoned wholly incurable. That which is used develops. That which is not used wastes away. Wine is an appropriate article for mankind, both for the healthy body and for the ailing man. Silence is not only never thirsty, but also never brings pain or sorrow. Sleep and watchfulness, both of them, when immoderate, constitute disease. Extreme remedies are very appropriate for extreme diseases. The patient must combat the disease along with the physician. In all abundance there is lack. An insolent reply from a polite person is a bad sign. Time is that wherein there is opportunity, and opportunity is that wherein there is no great time. The chief virtue that language can have is clearness, and nothing detracts from it so much as the use of unfamiliar words. A physician who is a lover of wisdom is the equal to a god. Old people have fewer diseases than the young, but their diseases never leave them. There is one common flow, one common breathing. All things are in sympathy. Prayer indeed is good, but while calling on the gods a man should himself lend a hand. The art has three factors: the disease, the patient, the physician. The physician is the servant of the art. The patient must cooperate with the physician in combating the disease. From nothing else but the brain come joys, delights, laughter, and sports, and sorrows, griefs, despondency, and lamentations. Which of the quotes do you like the most? Please leave a comment, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel.